Hey guys, it's Squall157 here, and today I'm going to be talking about why playable elites should return in Halo Infinite, and if they will make a return in the series. Now I'm going to start off by saying something probably controversial to a lot of people. I believe that the elites are just as influential and special to the Halo series as the Master Chief is. Now for me, the elites are a staple of the Halo series, and removing them from the online multiplayer, in my opinion, has been a big mistake. One of the reasons I find that it's been a big mistake is mostly because Spartan on Spartan combat becomes really stale after a while, and I know people can turn around and say, well, you know, in Halo 5 you can go and play Warzone, that's AI elites you fight, that's not human player elites. And it's not that AI elites are worse, it's just having human player elites adds diversity, adds more stuff to the game rate, it enriches and enhances the experience of the online multiplayer just by having a different race to play as online. And by playing as an elite online, I love doing certain little things. I loved having a plasma sword as an elite because it felt like I was, you know, playing the actual role of an elite, having a plasma sword and a plasma rifle, or hopping in a ghost as an elite, or even a wraith, because it felt like, you know, that's obviously their technology, their weapons, and it felt like I was role-playing the experience of an elite. It sounds geeky, it sounds nerdy, but I just really enjoyed that, and I love that about Halo 3, Halo Reach, and I know it was in Halo 2, I never played Halo 2 online, but those sort of things you can't replicate by just having Spartans, because yes, a ghost is fun to drive, yes, a wraith is fun to drive and fire shells at, but I felt that when I was an elite, those things just felt that much more fun to use when playing as an elite online. I also feel that just having Spartans as the only playable characters online has really caused 343 to miss such a great opportunity, because say if you took a game mode like Warzone with the formula of invasion, you know, elites versus Spartans, and you had, you know, that, like on that scale that Warzone is, you could create such a massive and cool matches, you know, a whole team of elites versus a whole team of Spartans on that size would just be absolutely epic and so much fun to play. And in truth, I'm not really sure whether 343 hates elites and just doesn't want them as an online multiplayer character, or that they just want a purely Spartan focused series and experience. And if I were to take a stab in the dark at that, I would feel that they're going for a much more Spartan focused experience, judging by, you know, the scale of the Spartan armory with like nearly 230, maybe more, types of body armors, and I think it's 240 plus helmets in Halo 5. You can have as many armor pieces as you want, like what they have in Halo 5, but if they're as completely as honking as Halo 5's are, then, you know, you be as well at least stick playable elites on. Having said that, the elites, how they look in Halo 5 are absolutely disgusting, and from the trailer of Halo Infinite we've seen that, at the very least, that the Master Chief's going back to the classic art style, so fingers crossed that the elites go back to the classic art style. And it's not as if the elites have bad armors. You look at Halo 3, you had armors like the combat, the assault, the flight, the aesthetic, and the commando. And in Halo Reach you had armor such as the minor elite, the spec ops, the ranger. My personal favourite was the elite ultra, the zealot, the general, and the field marshal. Now these were quality armors, in a stark contrast to the nonsense looking armors that we have now in Halo 5. I feel like one of the reasons I feel so passionately about playable elites online is the fact that in previous Halo games we had the option to choose whether we wanted to be an elite or a Spartan, and once that choice had been taken away from us, it kind of felt that we had been, I mean for me personally, it felt like I'd been robbed of my own free will of choosing to be an elite or Spartan. It just feels like, you know, I've kind of had it shoved in my face as you're going to be a Spartan whether you like it or not. And it's not like I have anything against the Spartans, I would just like to have the option to choose whether I wanted to be an elite or a Spartan online. And I know it's not the end of the world not having the choice to choose between an elite or Spartan, however I just feel that taking the choice away from us and not having elites online takes, actually, to me it feels like it takes a bit of the fun out of the online multiplayer from Halo. Now I know that's quite a dramatic and drastic thing to say, but I just feel that it was better to have an additional race to choose from to play online as, rather than just Spartans. Now for the big question, do I believe that playable elites will return in Halo 6? I feel like because of the uproar about the classic art style returning, I feel like there may be a slim chance that we might be able to play as elites online again. However, as I said previously in the video, I believe that 343 are going for a much more human and Spartan focused experience, and just based on that alone, I don't believe that we'll get playable elites again, at least for the time being. I don't think we will. Anyway guys, that's the end of the video. Do you guys think that playable elites will return during Halo Infinite online? Let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe.